Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. He is through here. Swings, it's rising! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Amiel are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hazard. And here's Perez. Plays the return pass. That's good running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Hazard. Olise gets into a good position. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Olise clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Olise, Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Forlan, and it's made it, tries one from range! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Still goalless. Marquinhos, Batistuta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Dixon. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now it's Endrick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Perez. Nedved. This is promising. And this is Romario. He's having a shot! Goal! Japan! And Japan are They're in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No way through. And here's Elise. Endrick. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Elise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta. He takes a shot! Off the post. Threads one in. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And it's Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post! And he's managed to get rid. So what can they make of this? Hazard. Olise. Can he get on the end of this? Olise. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Howson. Great chance! He's got a goal! Amiot back on level terms! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Amiot restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you've...
Shapes to shoot! Well, that looks a decent ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. That's an excellent interception.
1 minute added time.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really...
There's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Dixon. Marquinhos. Dixon. And it's Hazard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Olise with the short one. Olise. He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. And this is Batis shoots! And An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Tries to play it through. Hazard. In with the challenge. And it's Perez. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Perez. Now it's Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Elise. Hazard. Perez. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries to put... And the shot! Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Japan have their lead.
Amiens really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got away, and a chance! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Japan, number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Japan go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, good climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's beautifully weighted. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Number 20, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Played out towards the right wing. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Batistuta. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Elise. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Dani Olmo. Del Piero. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo driving forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Elise, can he finish? Straight at the keeper.
Elise really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
And this is Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise. Oh, super ball. Ronaldinho plays it in.
Added time.
Batistuta looking understandably energised after his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kukçu. He's found the way through. Khan can clear it away. And he's let fly. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He leaps for it. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Japan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
For everybody to please
Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Isco. Isco. He has found the way through. Chance to deliver. That's an excellent interception. Del Piero. Chance here to counter. And it's Azar. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, such a clever touch. Flashes it across. Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism.
And he's being shifted off it.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
So we're still where we started right now. Nedved makes a dash for it, and he cuts out the supply. Nico Williams. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Looking for the run. Williams! That is decidedly lacking.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Gilberto Silva. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. He's a sharp little ball here. De Gea chooses to deal with it himself.
Spain really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Nedved. Perez. Can he spark a counter here? Perez. Always onto this. No, it's come to nothing. De Gea sends that a long way. Dixon. Rijkaard. And he's cut it out. Nico Williams. Iniesta. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Iniesta. Gets a good foot in there. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Delivered with terrific effort. But he's left disappointed.
Raul is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved always looking for that half a chance. And that looks a decent ball. He's got away. And Del Piano! There it is!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Shifted it to the flank. That's good play. Aimed at the far side. And it's hoisted clear. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Japan coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Japan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's gone backward here. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. Batistuta. Played out to the left flank. And this is Azar, and he's managed to get free. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. It's a pretty loose pass. Japan have it back and can go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foot in. Vermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Spain restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's rising! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's really well cleared. Japan still have the cards to affect this game. Hazard. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. Vermin. Nico Williams. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So we have movement on both benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Japan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's...
A header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Dixon. Now Howson. Just about up to 75 minutes. Carvajal has it in a wide position. And he was alert to it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Garcia has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's been shipped out wide. And here's Rodrigo. Kirkchu. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thiago.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Gilberto Silva. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's neat. Garcia. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward.
Asa! Cucurella gets it away. Thiago. Japan close now to seeing this one through to the end. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Minutos de descuento.
And here's Kirkchu. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Kirkchu. And here's Nedved. It's Nedved! And with that, the end. Japan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep-lying position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
And this is Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a goal kick. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Great chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Romario. Good pressure, determined, intense. Del Piero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Thuram gets it away. Dixon. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Del Piero, and he's running through. Del Piero! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they
shot a goal! Oh, off the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Dixon. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Desai gets on his bike and on the move. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely spread. Messi. That's tidy. Takes a shot. Perez. And it's Vieira. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Perez. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Romario. Del Piero. And this is Romario. Vieira. Kaká. And it's Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's destined for the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gilberto Silva. And here's Romario. And Romario! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
He's gone for goal! Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Kaká. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This is a promising build-up. In with the challenge. Kaká. Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kaká. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Hello attendees, this
So
is
there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Japan leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So straight into the second half. He's on it, can he get... Tries one from range! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the...
Oh, terrible pass. And he's found a way past.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
They're looking at the referee, but
Well, he
he's
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Spread neatly. Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Japan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Romario. Kaká. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Del Piero. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And this is Romario. And he is shapes to shoot. Goal! Japan! And they've got their lead back. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution.
Genshabili can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Gentrebili with the corner, there first. Stojkovic is onto this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Dixon, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Lee Kang-in wants to run onto this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. He's shifting through the gears here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Totti. Thinks about the shot. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Gentrebili really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Best. Oh, it's come loose. Nice physical challenge. Threads one in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Romario. Look at the space here. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Pires deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution for Japan, number 17, Kukchu, number 10, Del Piero, number 15, Romario, number 11, Perez.
Oh, he's having a go!
Lee Kang-in.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Number 18, Hazard.
Gentrebili really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. This looks promising. Dink through. And he's intervened well there. De Gea clears. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Nedved duly reaps his reward. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.